Good morning, beautiful people. It's your life. Good morning, beautiful people. It's your life coach, Tiffany Kelly, and I want to thank you for tuning in to Breakfast with Tiffany. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend and you got time to reflect and maybe enjoy your family and just relax a bit. As we start the work week today, I want to encourage you to say yes to your destiny. As the weeks have been going on, we've been talking about discovering your destiny. Then I gave you some exercises for you to go back to your childhood and find out what is it that God has called you to do. What was the thing that was burning inside of you to do when you were young? And then last week we did a exercise where we begin to forgive people because we know that forgiveness is so essential to our lives and it is essential to you succeeding in whatever God has placed in you to do. So, as we've come to this pivotal point, I would ask you to say yes to your destiny. What does that mean? That means that oftentimes, once we are revealed what God has called us to do, sometimes it's huge. It's a huge vision, it's a big dream, and oftentimes we feel like we can't do it, or it can be overwhelming for us. We feel like we have to do it by ourselves. And I just want to encourage you that you're not alone. You don't have to do it by yourself. Everything that God has placed in, everything that God has asked you to do, He has given you all the tools and resources necessary to fulfill that dream. So I want you to just encourage you to just say yes to your destiny. Make a commitment that I am going to do this thing. I say yes to my future. I say yes to my vision. I say yes to my destiny. And no matter what life brings me, I'm going to do it. Because life happens to us all. So we all have obstacles that we have to overcome, but they're just that, they're obstacles. And in every obstacle, God always gives you a way to get through it, and He's always there with you. And He sends people like myself and like people at my company, but also your support system, the people that are around you who feed into you and who can encourage you to go through. So there are going to be times of difficulty in life, and as you obtain your success or as you begin to walk in your destiny, you're going to face some obstacles, but that's okay. Now that you know it, be ready for it. Accept it and say that I'm going to do this thing anyway, because God created you. You are wonderfully and fearfully and wonderfully made. And everything that you need to succeed is already placed on the inside of you. So I'm going to be praying with you this week that the Holy Spirit will just stir up that zeal within you for you to go after your dreams, to succeed what it is that God has called you to do, because the world needs you to function in your purpose. So I'm just asking you this week to say yes to your destiny, believe that it can be accomplished, know that you don't have to do it all by yourself, and use the power of asking to ask what it is that you need. Ask God to start revealing those things to you that you need, and He will do wonderful things in your life. Begin to pulling people in your life that will help you to fulfill this dream. And in the end, we're all going to get there together. So I ask you to say yes to your destiny, commit to the dream, and watch things begin to unfold in your life. I'm Tiffany Kelly, CEO of TK Coaching Company, and I want to thank you for tuning in to Breakfast with Tiffany. Next week, we'll go even deeper. Have a wonderful week. Be well.